Volume, guys. Stock ticker symbol OGXI. Again, we're going through all the most popular high volume NASDAQ penny stocks from 1 to $5. Again, if you're a member of investorshangout.com, make sure that you just go ahead and drop your tickers that you'd like to look at. So if you're watching us over on investorshangout.com/live is where you drop the tickers you'd like to look at in live time, and we'll take a look at them. So OGXI at 64 cents, guys. So 64 cents right here. Looking over here, I'm sure Joe that's over there looking at all the data, recent news and activity is going to probably know why that the stock went from the 5th of January around the 57 mark and hit a high the next trading day of 1/6, hit a high of 93 cents, and then you're seeing the sell-off. So what happened here? What happened? I don't know, but you're coming off of a high. You're down here at the lower Bollinger Band right now at 64. I am going to continue to say to hold on this one. You want to get back inside the upper Bollinger Band. For everybody that watches our videos, everybody that's new, I pay attention to stuff like this, okay? I watch the Bollinger Bands. I watch the 10, 20, and 30-day simple moving average. Everybody has their own technique. This one has been proven to really help me out in the past, and this is why I use the indicators that I use. But look, you're outside that upper Bollinger Band. As soon as I see that happen, guys, if we're looking at this thing right now and I see it stock trading like that and this lower Bollinger Band way under there, I'd be like, hey, hold. Even though you might think that this is going to the moon, hold. Wait for the pullback, guys. Wait for the pullback. Wait for you to be pulling back into the upper Bollinger Band. I'm sorry. So we're going to wait for a pullback. Still 6-1. Wait for 6-1. Wait for 6-1, probably a range of 59 to 6-1, 6-1 to 59 pullback. That is all I have to add for that one. Like I said, I'm putting a hold on this one. Joe, what do you have to add?
Yeah, so on that day right there, the January 5th, it was OncoGenex Pharmaceuticals Incorporated and Achieve Life Sciences Incorporated announced definitive merger agreement. So OncoGenex Pharmaceuticals, a publicly held oncology biopharmaceutical company, and Achieve Life Science, a privately held specialty pharmaceutical company, announced on January 5th that they have entered into a definitive merger agreement under which OncoGenex will acquire Achieve in an all-stock transaction. Upon completion of the proposed merger, Achieve's equity holders are expected to own 75% of the combined company's outstanding shares, and current stockholders of OncoGenex are expected to own the remaining 25% of the combined company's outstanding shares. Following completion of the merger, OncoGenex Pharmaceuticals will be renamed Achieve Life Science Incorporated. In addition, prior to the completion of the proposed merger, OncoGenex is expected to distribute to its stockholders continued value rights for 80% of any net proceeds of certain payments arising from future sale, transfer, license, or similar transaction involving OncoGenex apotorsin oncology product candidate. The combined company's executive management team will be led by Rick Stewart, Chairman and Achieve, Anthony Clark, Chief Scientific Officer of Achieve, John Binchik, Chief Financial Officer. So it just basically goes on to talk about all the different board members that are going to basically transition into this merger. The proposed merger will create a clinical stage company focused on clinical and commercial development of crystalline, a selective nicotine receptor partial against currently in late-stage development for smoking cessation. 2 recent phase 3 trials in over 2,000 patients using crystalline or cysteine as a smoking cessation aid have been completed, with positive results published in the New England Journal of Medicine. In total, over 10,000 individuals have participated in clinical trials evaluating cysteine. The product is currently marketed by a third party in Central and Eastern Europe and is believed to have treated in excess of 20 million patients. In addition to cysteine, the combined company's pipeline will also include abraxane, a once-weekly intravenous drug designed to inhibit production of heat shock protein to disable cancer cell defenses and overcome treatment resistance. So, I mean, they have all different things in the pipeline, and then they have this thing right here. That's probably what's really the thing to look for is a cytosine. I mean, I wish I could just say it. But like we talk about, you know what I mean? A lot of times these companies, they're creating the actual product. So next thing you know, they're creating the word as well. So until you
Right.
hear them say it, you're pretty much like, going on, however you feel it's gonna, be pronounced. But whatever this is right here, it kind of treats people with the nicotine addiction, which there's obviously big money in that. There's
Oh
big
yeah.
money in smoking, big money in people trying to quit. A lot of times it's the toughest thing for somebody to do. A lot of times is just even quit smoking, because I guess it's got like more of an addictive trait to it than some other drugs out there that are pretty intense. I don't have anything else to offer on this one. It's just basically this. Maybe they got something on the dates. Let me see. All right. Yeah, they don't have anything. Let's see. The transaction has been approved Oh man, talk about unanimously. Yeah, I was having a little problem getting that out. By the board of directors of both companies, the proposed merger is expected to close by mid-2017, subject to customary closing conditions. So that is that.
All right. So, hey, that is stock ticker symbol OGXI. Thank you, Joe, for the coverage.
Hmm. You should probably write into this one too that it's because they're basically going to be changing their name soon enough.
Oh, really?
Achieve Life Sciences. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, really? You weren't listening at
Well,
all?
no.
I read that whole thing.
Hey, I'm over here trying to figure out what's going on with the stream. So yes,
Yeah, I see.
All right, I'll add that into there. So that is OGXI. Again, if you follow this one, head over to investorshangout.com/live.